this video we're going to talk about the ADVANCEMIG 315C. This MIG is a portable 3-phase MIG welder which has the functionality of doing arc welder as well. Now we can scroll through our function mode buttons. We're in the MIG mode at the moment. We push it, we're now in the arc mode. I'll push that back up to the MIG. Gas check, so we can preset our gas, make sure that the gas is flowing and is set correctly. We go across to the other side here, and this is our wire inch. It means that we can feed our wire through without the gas going and without the trigger being pulled, and it travels at a higher speed than we need to do it. Up here we have the 2T, 4T and spot time. In 2T we pull the trigger, we let it go and the machine will stop. In 4T we push the button, take our finger off, the machine will carry on until we click the trigger again. In spot time we can set a preset time it will be on, time it will be off, so we can do the same size spots or tacks that we want to do. To set the functions in behind the MIG that we'll only ever use and set them up, and once they're set we can leave them alone. We push the function button. The function button brings up, first one is pre-gas, and we can adjust the pre-gas up and down. About 0.3 to 0.4 is a good starting point. The next one is post-gas. This allows the gas to flow when we're finished welding to protect the oxide ball forming on the end of the wire. So again, 0.8, 0.9 of a second is a good starting point. The one after this is soft start. This is the wire comes out at a slow speed, and once it touches the job and the arc is established, it will increase up to welding speed. And this will go up to 5. A good starting point is 2. The next one after that is burn back. Burn back controls when you stop the weld how far the wire is going to burn back to the tip. The higher the number, the closer it will burn back to the tip. 2 again is a good starting point. The last one on this one is spool gun. If you have a spool gun fitted at any time to run aluminium, we can have it off or we can turn the spool gun on. Now to get back to the home screen we push the function button again. Now coming back over to the right hand side we've got our 2T, 4T and our spot time. When we go into our spot time we have to set the parameters for on time to off time, and we do that by going back to our function button. We've still got our pre-gas, we've got our post-gas, we've got our soft start, we've got our burn back. The next one after this is, because we're in spot time, we have the gap. Now this is how long the welder will be off when we push our finger on the trigger, and we can set that to suit the job that we're doing. The next one also that now comes in is the on time. So this is how long it will stay on for. So we can set that again to what we want. Once we've done that, we can go back to our home screen and the spot time, with as long as the light's on, is available to us. Yeah, I've now put it back into 2T, so we're now ready to weld normally. Now we're going to set the machine up and so we can arc weld with it. First thing we do is we go to our button here, we turn it into our arc mode, and we take off our gun. We take out our jump lead, and now we have 2 terminals, a positive and a negative. I check my packet of electrodes and it tells us that we connect the electrode into the positive handpiece. So I get my handpiece and connect it into the positive side. I then connect my earth and connect that into the negative side. I then hold my jaw, put my hand in, put the electrode in, tighten it up, bend it down, and then we can go to our machine and adjust the amperage. I've checked the packet and this particular electrode needs about 130. So I'll set my machine at 130 amps, and now we have to go in behind and set the functions for arc welding. And we do that by pushing the function button, and this will tell us first and foremost hot start. Our hot start will go up to 10. A good start is around about 4. Now that's how when we strike the arc, it's going to give us that little bit of grunt to get the electrode going. The next one is arc force. And arc force is when the arc is going and we try to push the arc in or anything like that, the arc will want to go out. So if we do arc force, this will just help us reach out and grab a little bit more energy when the weld is going and we're trying to ignite it and keep it going. So I'll set that at 5. And then when we finish that, we push the function button and we go back to our home screen. So now we're ready to strike our arc.